Good evening and welcome back to another episode of LTV News. Valentine's Day is behind us, and as the end of February grows closer, we're here to fill you in on all of the big moments you may have missed. From a unique calligraphy series being featured right here at LaSalle, to the winner of the 2024 Women in Leadership Award and an inside look at the Philly Go project.
And for all the latest updates beyond campus, we have an exciting announcement from Usher following his Super Bowl halftime performance. Tragic news on the passing of an Olympic icon, and an inside look at a family-owned bakery in South Philadelphia. All that and more right here on LaSalle TV News.
Welcome back to LTV News, where we bring you everything from 20th and Only Ave to Philadelphia and the world. My name is Donny Argo, and I'm looking forward to the lineup of footage we have here for you tonight.
And I'm Yacky Reyes. You're watching LTV News, LaSalle TV's hotspot for all the LaSalle and Philadelphia related info and events. There's a lot to catch up on in the next half hour, so don't go anywhere because for tonight's show, we have a lot of fun and interesting stories you won't want to miss. So let's get started.
It's time for the upcoming Women in Leadership Awards ceremony at LaSalle University. The award will be given to a distinguished nurse practitioner and nonprofit founder. The event is scheduled for March 2nd. The recipient has made significant contributions to the field of nursing and also founded a nonprofit organization. The award aims to recognize and honor women who have demonstrated exceptional leadership abilities. A nurse practitioner and nonprofit founder who will be receiving the Women in Leadership Award from LaSalle University this March. The recipient is recognized for her outstanding contributions to the field of nursing and her dedication to serving the community throughout her nonprofit organization. The award ceremony will celebrate her achievements and highlight the importance of women in leadership roles.
Next, we have a sacred writing series here at LaSalle University this spring. The series will be featured re-owned calligraphers and an iconographer. The series is organized by the Art Museum here on campus and will include workshops, lectures, and demonstrations by the featured artists. The event aims to explore the art of sacred writing and its cultural and religious significance. The series will provide an opportunity for attendees to learn about various calligraphy techniques, the history, the symbolism of iconography. The event is open to the public and will be held here at the Art Museum on campus.
Now to take a look at some LaSalle alumni making strides. Doug Oliver, an O2 graduate with a master's in business administration, currently serves as the Senior Vice President of Government, Regulatory, and External Affairs at Pico Energy and has been an invaluable company asset. The Philly native pursued a bachelor's degree in journalism and mass communication from the Lock Haven University of Pennsylvania. After some job experience, he decided to advance his skills by pursuing the Strategic Communications Graduate Program, previously known as the Professional Communications Program here at LaSalle. I find use for what I learned in the program in every aspect of my personal and professional life, he stated. His degree and career have allowed him to be a part of some major Philadelphia organizations, such as the Philadelphia Department of Human Services, Philadelphia Gas Works, and even some mayoral campaigns.
In South Philly, there are two sisters who are making their dreams come true. Second Daughter Baking Company is an artisan bakery located in the Bach Building on South 9th Street. A little while ago, Donny had the chance to see them in action and get a behind-the-scenes look at what goes into their amazing creation.
After winning awards for their baking skills and with the use of local fresh ingredients, these two sisters are always ready to make the perfect dessert for you.
We started during the pandemic, of course, which is a time when no one ever thought to start a business or start anything. For us, it has to be its absolute perfect best because it's great to have a product out there, but why can't it be its best? So that's it. That's really the philosophy behind Second Daughter. We have since gone on to win Best of Philly for our brownies. We've been nominated for James Beard. So we've reached a lot of success in such a short time. We make brownies. That's what Second Daughter is known for. But of course, we do cupcakes, giant, like cookies the size of your face. We also make wedding cakes, tarts, Savory tarts, focaccia bread, muffins, really you name it, we make it. I've been baking professionally for 7 years now. Second daughter was always a dream, and it was something that evolved into what it is.
I had an amazing time talking with the sisters behind Second Daughter Baking Company. If you haven't heard of them before today, I highly recommend checking out their website and consider getting some delicious cupcakes for your next big party. Up next, we have a short break, but stay tuned because coming up, we have the latest news about this Philadelphia native soul singer, the city's Lunar New Year celebrations, and the newest event in Philly just this past weekend.
Are you thinking about buying medicine online? A search for online pharmacies yields more than 20 million results. But which ones can you trust? Medicines bought from unlicensed online pharmacies can be dangerous. You may get a fake drug, your condition may get worse, or you may experience a bad reaction. Don't put your health at risk. To learn how to find an online pharmacy that's safe and legal, visit fda.gov/BeSafeRx. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Hi, I'm Joanna Van Fine, class of 2007, and you're watching LaSalle 56. It's LaSalle TV. Oh, right, of course. All right, I'll do it again. Hi, I'm Joanna Van Fine, class of 2007, and you're watching LaSalle 56. You're watching LaSalle 56. Oh, God. Hi, I'm Joanna Van Fine, class of 2007, and you're watching LaSalle 56. Can't do it. Hi, I'm Joanna Van Fine, class of 2007, and you're watching LaSalle 56. Oh, okay. Hi, I'm Joanna Van Fine, class of 2007, and you're watching LaSalle 56.
It's right behind you.
LaSalle 56.
TV.
LaSalle TV 6. LaSalle 56. And you're watching LaSalle 56. LaSalle 56. And you're watching LaSalle 56.
You're old.
Hey! And you're watching LaSalle TV. I did it. I did it. I'm not old.
Did you know that listening to music, enjoying art, or simply holding hands can boost your cognition? Like me, you want to maintain brain health for as long as possible. I'm Kevin Jameson, President of the Dementia Society of America. Please request our free guide filled with 10 building blocks to better brain health, care planning, and facts about dementia. Visit our website at 1-800-DEMENTIA.org or call us at 1-800-DEMENTIA. You want to live life to the fullest, and our free guide can help.
Welcome back. Savage Sisters, a small Philadelphia-based nonprofit that provides harm reduction services in Kensington, has lost its storefront lease after pushback from a city council member. Quetzi Lozada encouraged the Help Center landlord to not renew the operations lease due to concerns of the surrounding community. He says that residents complain that they attract more drug use and stated that, quote, "If I have any say, they will not be here in the community." Harm reduction advocates, however, are pushing back, saying taking away the nonprofit's ability to help these in need can and will have dire consequences. Harm reduction centers like Savage Sisters aim to lessen the dangers associated with drug use while providing health resources, living materials, overdose prevention training, and much more. Philadelphia Police Commissioner Kevin J. Bethel said last week that stricter enforcement of drug crimes could begin as early as this spring.
Philadelphia's Chinatown celebrated the Year of the Dragon during Sunday's Lunar New Year parade. As community members voiced their opposition to the 76th place and paid tribute to a departed friend, lions danced through the neighborhood as drums and cymbals clashed with the fireworks, creating a rhythm and smoke for performers to sway through. Community members have spent weeks preparing for the parade and building excitement for their loved ones to celebrate the holiday. President of the Khalsa Asian American Association, Bryant Wong, said that the Dragon Zodiac coincides with the opportunity for change within the community. According to Bryant, we're expecting changes for luck in families and in prosperity. So that's what this whole thing is about. And we've been doing this for generations. Chinatown has been in existence for about 150 years now, and we've been doing this for that long. Residents and activists within the neighborhood voiced opposition to the proposed $1.55 billion arena for the Philadelphia 76ers that would occupy Market East. Brian said it's important for everybody in the community to gather together against the project. That said, community members also united in memory of Raymond Ling, a Philadelphia Suns member who passed away in 2023. Fellow member Brendan Lee said Ling's spirit was with them during the parade. The Lunar New Year ends on February 24th. Celebrations will be held in Philadelphia over the next 2 weeks, including locations such as the Fashion District, Franklin Square, and Dilworth Park on February 17th.
Did you miss the Super Bowl halftime performance last weekend, or do you want to just see more Usher performances? Luckily for you, the singer has announced a new tour that will be making 2 stops right here in Philadelphia. This entertainment icon is getting ready for his next tour titled Past, Present, Future. He has already been scheduled to perform in Philadelphia at the end of August, but just hours after his halftime performance in Las Vegas, he announced a few more tour dates. Along with many other locations, he will be taking on the Wells Fargo Center Friday, August 30th and Saturday, August 31st.
The legendary soul singer Frankie Beverly is finally hanging it up. The Philadelphia native has announced the dates for his upcoming I Want to Thank You Farewell Tour. The 77-year-old will kick off his tour on March 22nd in Atlanta and finish off in Los Angeles, California on May 12th. El DeBarge and Chaka Khan will also be making guest appearances at each stop of the tour. Beverly reportedly began singing gospel music as a child in Philadelphia and formed his first group as a teenager and began his performance career in 1963. And now in 2024, Beverly is finishing up his music career with a final tour that will be stopping in Georgia, Alabama, Texas, Illinois, and California.
The first ever, one-day-only Philly Beer Fest was introduced this past Saturday at the 23rd Street Armory, offering patrons a wide variety of food, drink, and activities. Nearly 40 of the surrounding area breweries, wineries, and distilleries took part in the event, paying respect to local flavors and traditions. Rob Boyle, president of the Belafonte Brewing Company, stated that the beer festival is a great way for local craft brewers to gain exposure while supporting a worthwhile cause. Admission to the festival benefited the Trauma Survivors Foundation based in Wilmington, Delaware, a nonprofit that supports people affected by the trauma and mass shootings. The 2 sessions being offered were held from 12 to 4 p.m. and then 5 to 9 p.m. With such a successful turnout, there are rumored to be many more Philadelphia beer festivals in the upcoming future.
Have you heard of the Philly Goat Project? Have you been lucky enough to see or pet some of their many goats? Luckily, last weekend, Donny had the opportunity to head over to the Philly Goat Project farm and get an inside look and check out some of their amazing programs and events.
I am here today with the Philadelphia nonprofit organization known as the Philly Goat Project. Today I had the chance to hang out with some goats, check out the community garden, talk to some of the employees, and right behind me as we speak, they are hosting their bi-monthly goat ramble. So let's go check it out and see what it's all about.
No, the Philly Goat Project is a community-based organization that has many different things that caters to the community to help foster, of course, unity in the community, to foster social skills with children, to foster just teaching kids how to interact with others and learn responsibilities. They do hands-on projects. They learn how to take care of goats, which is amazing for kids to have other types of interests outside of what regular urban children sometimes stereotypically, that word, have. But just allowing them to come out in nature in a different setting than what we're used to, what we usually see when we step out of our front doors. So we have this beautiful garden space, this beautiful arboretum, and you get to be hands-on and touch nature and learn with nature. And nature is a great teacher. It teaches you to learn more about yourself, to be more aware of your surroundings and what is really available to you without having to spend any money, because accessibility is key. Being able to have access to farm animals and projects and garden and food, that's important. Taking care of one another and taking care of the earth is important. You take care of the earth takes care of you.
Yes, so today we have a goat ramble. The ramble is for special needs kids and adults to be able to come out and quietly interact with the goats. They get to learn about them, they get to be up close with them without all of the noise around other people or the city noise. It's a very intimate event, so that way they can be one with the goats. No one's judging, no one's making crazy faces at anyone. It's just a great little community environment, so that way they can be able to do more without being judged.
If you liked what you saw here today, you can check out the Philly Goat Project on their website listed below, and you can check all the future events and figure out ways to donate to this amazing organization. I always have such a great time whenever the Philly Goat Project brings the goats here on campus. They really are a great way to relieve stress and just have some fun. For more information, you can find them at www.phillygoatproject.org. Up next, we have one more short break, but don't go anywhere because coming up, we have some heartwarming stories about some manatees, a dog from Colorado, and a terrifying event in Tennessee that ended with an unexpected miracle.
Think buying fake products is harmless? Think again. Think fake cosmetics are tested and safe? Think again. Think that medicine you can buy off social media is high quality? Think again. Counterfeits are made in unsafe conditions, potentially using hazardous and even lethal ingredients that could harm you and others. Each year, billions of dollars worth of counterfeit products are sold in the U.S. I smell big crime. Think about it. If you don't know where the products came from, how could you know where the money goes? You're smart. Buy smart. Go for real.
Hey you, yeah you, I'm talking to you, LaSalle. Are you bored? Do you not know what to watch on TV? Are you so deprived of human contact that you talk to your walls at night? Then I have the solution for you. Hi, I'm Joan. If you felt any of those previous feelings, boy do I have the solution for you. Come on down to LaSalle TV. We got Sports Line and Sports Talks on Thursdays. We got Backstage Pass on Wednesdays. We got Q&A. We got LTV News and more. LaSalle TV is great. That's why I brought my son here to tell you just how great it is. Tell him, son.
I love LaSalle TV.
Thanks, son. Watch LaSalle TV. Watching LaSalle TV will even repel the devil.
Yeah.
Watch LaSalle TV.
Watch it.
Watch it.
Watch it.
Watch it.
Welcome back. A Chinese commercial trucking company spent nearly $30,000 to bring thousands of pounds of snow from the northern city of Harbin to a special needs school in tropical Guangzhou. Officially, this act of kindness was the Beijing Truck Home Information Technologies demonstration run for their refrigerated trucks. But for all the drivers, it was about seeing the joy on the kids' faces. After driving 1,960 miles, the trucks finally arrived on February 1st. The trucks then dumped the snow and watched as 2,000 children with autism and other impairments have the chance to see and play with snow for the first time ever. Teachers at the school explained that most of the kids won't be able to see snow because it's too far away and most parents don't have the resources. An employee at the trucking company said, quote, "We're giving the snow to a special school in the South, giving a chance for children to experience the fun of snowball fighting and making snowmen." The snow was cold, but everyone's hearts were melted after seeing these children get an unforgettable opportunity.
At the Blue Springs State Park in Florida, park rangers and wildlife biologists have been left in shock by the number of manatees finding their way into the warm, shallow waters of the park. to wait out the winter weather. The park has been a refuge for animals during cold snaps for decades, and it's become tradition for park rangers to take manatee counts each year. This year's count has reached an all-time high with a total of 932 manatees throughout the lagoons, which is 200 more than their previous record. Despite their large bodies, manatees have only 1 inch of fat and can't survive in waters colder than 68 degrees Fahrenheit. So when temperatures drop, these animals, known as the sea cows, seek shelter more inland to keep warm. Florida has between 7,000 and 11,000 manatees throughout the state, and the fact that so many of them were able to find their way to Blue Springs is really inspiring.
In a tragic turn of events, Kenya's marathon sensation Calvin Kiptum has lost his life at the age of 24 in a devastating road accident alongside his coach in Western Kenya. Kiptum, the record holder for the men's marathon, made headlines in 2023 by shattering the previous record, clocking 26.2 miles in just 2 hours and 35 seconds. Both athletes were set to represent Kenya in the upcoming Paris Olympics. Friends and fellow athletes expressed their condolences, calling Kiptum a rising star with incredible greatness ahead. Kiptum's father mourned the loss, saying, "Now, who will help us raise his children?" The road accident occurred late on Sunday, and Kiptum losing control of his vehicle. Last week, Kiptum announced his attempt to run the marathon in under 2 hours in Rotterdam, adding another layer of sorrow to the tragic news. Kiptum's swift rise to fame, from running in borrowed shoes to breaking world records, captivated hearts worldwide. The Kenyan sports community and leaders are expressing deep sorrow at the loss of this extraordinary athlete. Our thoughts are with the families and friends of Calvin Kiptum and Jaravis Hakisamana. May they rest in peace.
We bring you a heartwarming tale of a furry friend's incredible journey. In 2020, a dog named Patches vanished from a family friend's home in Colorado, leaving her owners, the Baxters, heartbroken. Now, fast forward to 2024, the tale takes an unexpected turn. Believe it or not, Patches was recently discovered near the Mexican border, a whopping 600 miles away from her original stomping grounds. Talk about a positively surprising reunion. Benjamin Baxter brought Patches home when she was just a 6-week-old ball of fluff. In 2020, life changes, and a move to Nebraska meant Patches had to stay with a family friend in Calhan, Colorado. However, this adventure-loving pooch, known for her Houdini-like escapes, decided to take a detour of her own. But hold your tears. The story takes a wag-worthy twist. After months of searching and losing hope, the Baxters received an unexpected call. Patches had been found in Las Cruces, New Mexico. At first, they thought it might be a scam, but as it turns out, sometimes miracles do happen. Patches is now on her way back to Colorado, where she'll be reunited with her family for good. It just goes to show you can't keep a dog down for good, especially one with a yearning for adventure.
Female leatherback turtles are one of the world's most adventurous creatures. They make journeys as far as 10,000 miles after nesting to find food in faraway seas. They tend to set off from tropical Southeast Asia up to cold waters of Alaska. That said, traveling such long journeys may lead to encountering life-threatening events. This includes fishing nets that are intended for other species, poachers, pollution, and waters warmed by climate crisis. This forces turtles to travel even further in search of prey. Leatherback turtles are one of the hundreds of migratory species facing extinction because of human interference. Of the 1,189 creatures listed by the Convention of Conservation of Migratory Species, or CMS, report that more than 1 in 5 are endangered. This includes species such as whales, sharks, elephants, wildcats, raptors, birds, and insects. The report is the first attribute to assess the status of migratory species and how they are trying to survive in a world dramatically changed by humans. It found that 2 biggest threats were overexploitation and loss of habitat because of human activity, such as clearing land for farming, roads, and infrastructure. Those activities also fragment migratory species pathways, sometimes making it impossible for these creatures to complete their journeys. Approximately 58% of the monitored locations viewed as important for migratory species are facing what the CMS says are unsustainable levels of pressure from humans. Climate change and pollution are also major threats. That said, warmer temperatures force some species to travel farther and can lead to animals move at different times of the year. That can mean missing out on prey or a mate for breeding. Migratory species play a special role in nature, but they sew together large areas of the planet through their movements. Overall, we must do our best to save them as they save us.
Valentine's Day proved to be a big day for capitalism, as always, as consumers spent nearly $26 billion on purchases for their significant others. A recent survey from the National Retail Federation and Prosper Insights found that 53% of Americans intended to participate in the holiday this year, with 86% of that number actively purchasing gifts. A large portion of the market, around 56%, is also focused on non-romantic gifts for family members, friends, or classmates. The survey also found the internet to be the most utilized source for Valentine's Day gift shopping, grabbing about 40% of the market sales. Spending on jewelry, flowers, and clothing, and evenings out estimated to be a combined $16.9 billion, a new record in those categories.
This next story is an example of an extreme case of luck. Sid Moore, a mother of two, helplessly watched as her infant son, Lord, was lifted into the air following the roof of their mobile home up into a funnel of a tornado. Without time to think, Moore threw herself onto her one-year-old son as the walls collapsed around them. Her car and surrounding area were completely destroyed, but they miraculously survived the collapse. Moore then spent countless hours searching for her 4-month son with the help of her boyfriend who had a broken arm and shoulder after being thrown by the force of the tornado. She told reporters, "I thought he was dead and I'd never see him again." However, she then experienced a miracle when her child was found cradled in a nook of a tree with no more than a few scratches. Moore described it as a little tree cradle that he guided and placed into. Despite the loss of their home and the injuries of Moore's boyfriend, the family is safe, healthy, and together again. Moore's sister, Caitlin, organized a GoFundMe and hopes to help the family in means of transport, fixing their home, and replacing all lost furniture and possessions. The fundraiser has since reached $68,000 and counting, thanks to many generous souls who donated.
Well, that just about does it for this episode of LTV News. We'll see you next time with more fun and exciting stories, but until then, you can find us on the web as well as the rest of LaSalle TV on our Facebook and Instagram page. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so tweet at us using our Twitter handle and start the conversation.
And if you missed a scoop and you want to see it, you can find episodes on YouTube under our LaSalle TV Philly page. Thank you to our crew and viewers for helping make this show possible. We look forward to many more successful episodes this season. So see you soon. But for now, I'm Jackie Reyes.
And I'm Donny Argo. Don't forget to tune in next time for more fun stories. But until then, thanks for watching LTV News, where the action never stops.